It is now. How you doing today?
We're back.
We're back to another episode of ANTD Podcast. I am your host, Jeremy. Sitting to my left is your host, Michael. Michael, how you doing? It's been a minute.
Hiatus. Back from hiatus.
Hiatus number 3. Every episode is like a hiatus
It's gonna
now.
be a hiatus. That's it. That's what we do. We come in, we come out, we do our thing, bing bang boom, and we disappear.
Bada
Just like
bing,
my
bada-
life.
Just
I
like
love
what?
it. Just like my life.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
in, I'm out, and then you won't see me for another 6 months. I
Tato,
prefer it that way.
you prefer it that way?
I structure my life around that way. What's up, Jeremy? Talk to me.
Oh my
What's
God.
new?
What's new? There's a lot new. I'm fucking stressing out over this camp right now.
You stressing out over what?
This camp that starts, school's over, which is nice, you know. And but yeah, no, I had like 2 weeks off,
School's over, but it's not over.
but it's not over, and now I'm gonna be a lead teacher,
Oof.
and so I gotta. And
Pray
this
for the
camp is more
children.
like a daycare than an actual camp. It's different. I don't want to get too into it. God damn, there's a lot I want to get not to get into.
You don't want to get into it, but that's the first thing that was coming out.
That's
of your mouth.
yeah, because
You want to get into it.
I was there yesterday and just setting up my classroom and all that stuff, and now I'm the boss and I'm the one with TAs.
How long is this?
6 weeks, 6 weeks, and there's no like enrichments, which it used to be like that. So it's like, or like some outside artist or like dancer or whatever the like enrichment would be, like the class would come in, go with them for an hour or like a couple hours throughout the day and break the day up. But nah, a lot of it is just me figuring out what kind of arts and crafts these kids can do. What kind of I'm basically about to see how good at life these preschoolers going into kindergarten are, and I gotta and it's me and like a 2 14-year-old kids that I'm working with that are my assistants.
Word.
So hey, so
Hey,
here
have
we
you hit
go.
up Julia yet?
I should. I forget she teaches kindergarten.
I mean, at the end of the day, she is a kindergarten teacher. I
Yeah.
bet you any money she could give you like at least 12 activities that is gonna like
God, I forget I have
help
resources.
you so long.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
some shit that'll probably like eat up 2 hours just doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that would be the first person I hit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Let me be also the first. Yo, it's oh my God. So the last day of school was, I think it was 2 Wednesdays ago, right? And then those two days after are like basically teacher meetings where we're just kind of cleaning up our classrooms, and then we have like kind of appreciation meetings. I missed the first appreciation meeting, and let me tell you, I slandered a lot of that school in the last like 3, 4, 5 months, last 10 episodes. I talked a lot of shit, and I sat in that meeting, and even when I got back, like, cause I got a video from like the group chat I'm in with my team, from my 2nd grade team, and I was like, damn, I take back all the shit that I said. Oh my God, bro.
Why, that made you feel mad appreciated?
Yeah, I got like an ovation. Like I literally like she's rattled off the team, and then my name came up, and she was like, and she said this whole speech, like it was like short and sweet, but it was just like, yo, he does everything, blah 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 blah, and I'm sitting there like, yo, you'll see,
You almost dropped the tear?
yo, not even drop a tear, but I'm just sitting there like, I ain't shit, nigga. I ain't fucking shit. Even though a lot of the shit I said was like in jest, and like part of it was joking, part of it wasn't. Part of it was frustration, but I was like,
Word.
I'm like, damn, yeah, ain't that bad. Yeah, ain't that bad. But now I'm gonna be with kindergarten next year, so that's gonna be cool. And
Well, who's you with this year?
2nd grade, baby, 2nd grade. Yeah, I was literally sitting there, and they're just like, yeah, he does this, and he's here from open to close, and he would work. He's like, God, I've never seen somebody who's worked so hard. And like literally, she got cut off, and everyone just started clapping. They just started clapping, and I'm just like, oh my God. I think I have the video. I might play it. I don't want to play it because it has a bunch of other people's names on it, so I don't feel comfortable playing it, and I don't feel like.
It obviously made you feel real good though.
It made me feel good and bad at the same time, because I was like, sheesh,
Mm.
man. Sheesh. But hey, it is what it is.
Now, is this like Are you like falling in love with like this career?
No, I'm not falling in love with
All
it.
right.
No, not yet. I mean, I don't know. It's not a bad career, but it's just like it's nothing.
It's not what you was aiming for.
No, of course not. I could see myself there, I guess, but like, I gotta. There's also other stuff I would like to pursue and see if I can do. And like, but I mean, I've talked about this on this podcast. Like, I would like to see what I could do with this as like a whole, just like creating stuff. And I know it's gonna take a lot, but like, just staying consistent with it. That's the reason why I bought all this shit, right? Just to like, reason why I'm trying to figure out. I bought Audition. I pay like $20 a month for this. Trying to figure out how to make good audio, but it's good. It's not that hard, and it's a lot of stuff. But I'm taking this slowly. But like the most important thing is that like I got money coming in, which is why I hate saying that in like working in education, because it's just like it seems cold because you're working with kids and you're focused on you're focusing on development of kids and building relationships with these kids, and like when I sit here and talk about I'm really only doing it for a check, I feel bad. It's not a lie, but I feel bad in the sense like is it like it makes me seem like I don't care. And I do care about a lot of these kids. I care about all the kids. They're fucking kids. Like they're innocent. They're a blank slate, right? So
But we wouldn't be there for free.
exactly, nobody's gonna be there for free. But it's not my. It's not like it's not. Yeah, but it's not my passion. And like as of right now, it's not like I'm eyeing down. I'm locking in career in this. I'm just like I'm honestly playing. It's a race. It's a race. Basically, I'm playing like because I could milk my career at the school I'm at right now just because of my history there. But then I also think about it, it's just like it is one of those things that like the wrong person listens to the wrong episode here and it's a wrap. It is a fucking wrap. And I think about it, it's like, all right, what's gonna come first? Like, am I gonna be the principal or am I gonna get fired? It's like, is this for some reason is God gonna have this show blow up and give us an opportunity to do some bigger things with this? Or so I'm working hard on both ends and I'm just gonna see what cuts first. So that's really kind of where I'm at right now for the most
So
part.
work until the podcast blows up. Is that what
Yeah,
I got?
I guess. Yeah, for the most part, it might not blow up, and I'm cool with that too. Cause like, I talked about this in the last episode I did about myself in terms of like what there's the quote that J. Cole samples, and what I think the song is called "The Climb Back." It's like, are you doing this to facilitate growth or to become famous? What's more important, getting or letting go? I thought that was a really good quote. I don't even know what that's from because I know he sampled it off something, but it's just like I started this to like grow and like try something new, and then there was times along the way, and for a lot of other reasons that I talked about in the last episode that I did by myself, and we don't have to. I don't really want to. I mean, did you listen to that episode yet or no?
Not.
That's so yeah. I don't feel like talking about it and right now again, where I felt like maybe I kind of like I was getting too thirsty for some stuff, and it was barely a year that we've been doing this. And a lot of it had to do with like just my frustration at the beginning of my job with the school and just other stuff here and just like being back in order, just a bunch of stuff. And but there's still so much we can do. Right? Like there's still I'm talking to a friend right now who's looking to start a podcast. Actually, she hit me up and she just asked me about some advice for some stuff, and maybe I'm gonna reach out to her. Maybe I could help her out with that. Even just like getting this, like there's a whole this is only one like dimension, like this is one level of media. We have literally just audio, like there's a whole other thing to tap into with video, which will literally just like double like it exponentially in terms of like a skill I can develop, like the reach it can have, and just like it's just fun to do. Like I had so much fun, and I stopped for the most part because it's just like to be honest, I don't know why I stopped doing it, but like the memes I would make as the previews for like the first like 20 episodes as like trailers for the like I had a lot of fun just like workshopping. Like I learned that all by myself for the most part using these dinky apps, and like so I can only imagine how much fun it'll be like if I get some like a real like video production app, and we get some, we can have a lot of fun. I can have a lot of fun learning how to do that, and who knows where a skill like that can take me in terms of my career or this podcast or whatever it is. So like it's just another hobby to have, which is nice because it's just like also like even if I wanted to be a teacher, it's just like for that to be like your whole life, like you always need something on the side. I feel when it comes to stuff like that, because you don't want it to consume, like you don't want it that to be your entire life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, nah, yeah, for sure. I hear that.
so
Definitely need some type of hobby or
you
an
need some
escape.
hobby. So even if this is just a well developed hobby, and that's really all this becomes, and I'm fine with that too. But yeah.
Back to real life. Didn't you just come back from? Where'd you just go?
Oh yeah,
Colorado.
I was in Denver. Shout out my boy Steve. We went to go. Me and a couple of friends went to
Hey.
go surprise him. It was fun, man. It was more fun because it was just like it was us, just a bunch of high school homies, just like being kid. Like it was mad fun. Like I felt like I was 15 years old again in the sense that like I was just like mad childish. We were just doing mad dumb shit, just and then like drinking, going to just whatever, and that was cool. The city of Denver, though, I don't know about it yet. It's like it was a weird vibe. I got like vibes like everything's overgrown there. Like it was weird. Like you walk around the neighborhoods and nothing's trimmed. Like everything looks like a zombie apocalypse almost.
Mm.
And like I didn't get much of a like what the locals were. I guess people were really nice there. I'll say that. Like people were mad nice there for no reason, almost, which was cool. We did go hiking. So like yeah, I feel like if you live in Colorado, you got to be into the outdoorsy shit because
sure.
like Denver, we didn't check the city. I mean, we checked. There was one cool kind of spot. It's called Rhino. It's like I don't know what it stands for. There were a lot of cool bars there. It was a little hip. But for the most part, like I wasn't overwhelmed. Like I got like mixed like Boston vibes. Like there were some points. There was some parts where like it was so kind of the neighborhoods were overgrown. They had these like little alley streets where it kind of reminded me of like a DR almost, or like a just like the look and the aesthetic, not like the people there and stuff like that. Like a DR. Even when I was in Cuba, it reminded me of that. So I couldn't pinpoint any of like I couldn't pinpoint what the vibe was with that city. And I wasn't blown away by anything. But yeah, if you're doing outdoorsy shit, we did go on a hike. We went to like the Red Rocks.
Was the views banging?
The views, yeah, the views up there was dope. The Red Rocks were really cool. There's like a whole like amphitheater within the Red Rock amphitheater, and it's like a famous venue. And like there's a mountain next to it. We didn't go into any crazy. We didn't do like a crazy hike. It was like 2-hour hike. It's like an hour up, an hour down. Yeah. But it was really nice. Like going into like the Campo there was like a little Campo town, which was really cool there. Like I would have liked to walk around there, but like we were also like mad hungover and we just went for the hike. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was cool. But I got stuck. I almost got stuck in Denver because they canceled my flight. And there was a delay, and then they canceled they just said, it was like, yep, no flight's canceled. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And then like 20 minutes later, everybody was freaking out. And then they were just like, okay, no, we're going to get a flight from Salt Lake City. So I ended up being in that airport for like 8 hours. Ended up coming back until like, I landed at like 12. I got back to work at like 1. And then I drove back here. I didn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock that morning. I was fucking exhausted.
To go to work the next day?
I was going to go to work and I ended up, work has been optional for me for the last 2 weeks. I'm just been making extra money. But I literally I physically couldn't get out of bed because I was walking around the airport. I was walking around Denver that whole day for like 12 hours with like basically like a 25-pound weight vest with all my bags, and then it all like hit me when I woke. Like I couldn't even move out of my bed. I was mad sore and tired, so I didn't go to work that day. But it's cool. I had a lot of catching up to do, cleaning this house and stuff, mounted this TV, a lot of cool stuff. So, but yeah, Ian, you got back. What's up?
Was he surprised?
Was what surprised?
Your boy out there?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he had no idea because we were coordinating everything with his girlfriend, and I think like so like we were just talking to her about it. I think she was super stressed out about it because she was just like trying to like manage his weekend and stuff like that. But it was it was a lot of fun. We just did a lot of dumb shit, ran around, like got drunk at bars, came back, and yeah.
That's nice. How many days you stay out there? 3?
3 days. 3 days.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. I had a vacation too on my hiatus.
Yeah.
Went to motherfucking Costa
Costa Rica.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. I heard about it. I heard it was a
shit.
good trip.
No, it was a great tip. It was a fucking. I don't know how much I want to share on the podcast because there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of eventful things that happened, but it was all in all. I will say it was fucking memorable.
Yeah.
It's probably the most memorable vacation that I've had so far. As far as like Airbnb versus resort, I'm undecided on what's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Versus
100%.
resort?
Yes.
Like in terms of money or like
Everything.
Like bang for your buck?
Bang for your buck. For sure.
Why, how was that Airbnb super expensive for like?
No. But when you,
because that shit look lavish.
No, it was straight. It was definitely straight. It was nice. I mean, and that was pretty cheap. But then when you like, it's just at least in a resort, you don't have to worry about people with crocodile arms.
What does that mean?
Crocodile arms?
Yeah.
When the bill comes, you're not reaching for it.
Oh,
you know
okay.
I mean, with a group, and then it gets awkward because it's just like, dog, I don't want to have to ask people for money. That nigga, and I've seen a lot of people getting stiffed on this vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just was like, I probably will never do this again with certain people.
Oh,
it's just that's
man.
just the facts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? 'Cause it's just
yeah.
like, yo, we already went through this. Like, I mean, it's like, yo, if you owe money, just pay it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pay the money. I mean,
I feel that.
Don't fucking sit there and like try to like just look away or you know what I mean?
Bro, just send a Venmo request. That's what it is. That's what we did in Colorado. Somebody put their card down and then they just send the Venmo request.
Right then and there. And
right then and there. And
I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
But you're in a different country
I
with
just paid
Wi-Fi
everything.
issues and
they get Wi-Fi
issues. Shit was.
Oh man.
Shit's been
Oh
rough.
man. Logistics was rough with the money. Yeah. I mean, I didn't
like it.
I just sat there. I got my Venmo request and then I just paid them all on the last day. Boom, just accept. Boom, ija. And that's that on that.
At least at a resort, everything's already paid for. I mean,
yeah, but the thing is that like, I just can't get down with the resort shit. Like only for like a couple of days. I mean, you could. It's cool.
I don't do resorts more than like 4-night stays because it's just like
how often are resorts like actually near shit like or like you can just use the resort as a hotel and then just be out, right?
Never.
It's like it's its own city almost.
Word.
And like if you want to do other shit, you gotta go mad far. You gotta plan around it.
Pretty much.
So it's just like it's either resort or we're doing this.
But it was the same thing as the Airbnb. Everything that we did. Like, we did whitewater rafting. That killed the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We went on a boat for Steven's birthday. That killed the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your day's gone right there.
Yeah.
Same thing in a resort.
Mm-hmm.
You go for an excursion, you killed the day.
Yeah.
Even when we weren't at we didn't do an event, we stayed at the Airbnb or just went to the beach. Like, the beach is at the resort.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's a beach there.
The beach is
there.
true.
The drinks are free. The food is free. I mean, what did we do in that town that we couldn't have done in a resort?
Is that's what it was then?
Nothing. Everything closed at 9 because of COVID. That was another like, ugh. Like I mean, after that, we're at the Airbnb. We got warned the first night that we were too loud at night.
For real?
We were too loud outside. The neighbors.
That looked like a spot where there wasn't really many. Like
there was a building next to us,
and that's it.
And they knew that's another thing. The host of the Airbnb had his own little like shack in front of the house, so he's there the whole time.
The owner,
he's not the owner.
He's
like
the manager of the Airbnb. The manager.
So the manager got a little shack in front of the. I mean, so it's like. First night, we get a complaint. We're too loud. Like, dog, that shit don't happen. In a resort, you could go fucking buck wild all night.
Fucking mother bloody.
You know what I mean? It's just like, dog, now we're like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Second night, like, chicks were brought back. I think, like, they broke, like, a glass next to the pool.
Ay, Dios mío.
We got in trouble for it. And the next day, like, the owner was calling Steven the next day. Like, I heard like glass was being broken next to the pool.
And what's funny is I remember that week I had a lot of FOMO that weekend, especially because it was raining.
As you should have. I don't want this to be. I'm throwing out the negatives right now. I'm throwing out the
what's
negatives.
funny is that I feel like from what I've heard, and I don't believe it, But like I feel like I all the stories I've heard were either was either out, and we won't. I don't know if I'll let you tell that story if you want to tell
that
it.
story. Yep, go ahead, keep going.
Which is a good story.
It's a great story.
And then everything else just sounded stressful. Like it didn't sound like of it. Like people were like, it sounded like everybody was stressed out. And
I was not. I was on vacation.
Right.
I mean, I just didn't like. I did have to say it to a couple people. Like, dog, like, hold your weight. Like, I mean, I don't just like having this person pay for this whole thing or that this is stupid. This is dumb. Like, I mean, like, and I don't rock with this shit. But besides that, I had fucking. Dog,
I had a blast.
I had a blast. We was at the beach. We were getting hammered all day. The stories that came out of it, the whitewater rafting was crazy. Fucking the boat party was fucking bananas. The restaurants were really, really good. The food was really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you should tell the story. I think you should. You don't have to. But I think you should figure out a way to tell a story without.
All right. So we're not gonna put no names on there.
No name. We're not gonna put any names.
There's no names. But there was a key member of the group, right? He was key. The whole. Because he was single, one of the single guys there. You know what I mean? And he's not afraid to shoot a shot. Mm-hmm. And I can appreciate that. I appreciate those guys.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? They go and shoot their shot everywhere they go. All right? So, whatever. First night or second night, whatever it was.
Show me the monkey.
Yeah. You trying to get some money. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
Brought 2 chicks home. Couldn't finish with his. Someone else finished for him or some shit. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Damn.
I think this was like the night before, about second to last night, I think. We're at a bar. Boom, we're leaving. We got split up for somehow. I got a golf cart that we've been renting, right? So, cause like, it's probably half a mile from the bar to our Airbnb,
right?
And from the Airbnb to like the beach is like a mile. So we rent golf carts every day, so we don't have to fucking do this hike. So that night, I'm at the golf cart. Everybody linking up. All right, yep, going to the Airbnb. We're bringing this one back. All right, cool. One person's missing. I'm like, fuck, where the fuck is this kid at? Boom. So we start. So there's like, okay, everything closes at 9. So we're like at the supermarkets, like, you know what I mean, just racking up on shit, like fucking food, whatever, like. Going around to these little bodegas, I can't find them. I don't know where the fuck this dude's at. So there was there's streetwalkers everywhere. You know what I mean,
streetwalkers, just
straight up, like there's like this like corners of just like prostitutes just bam, bam, everywhere. Like I mean, like they run in packs of like 4 or 3s.
yeah.
So
formation.
So in one bodega, right, there's an ATM right across like the little hall or whatever, right. So I just so happened to look in there, right, and here's my man's. 3 hookers behind them. The hookers is at the ATM thing, pressing numbers. I'm like, oh boy.
no.
I'm like, oh boy.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
So he's drunk at this point, right? He's drunk, and like I run up to him like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, yo, you think I could bring him back? I was like, fuck no.
Not a shot.
No.
We
just got in trouble for 1, talking loud the first night. 2, like fucking bringing glass or some shit. You want to bring like legit prostitutes over here?
Yeah.
Like, are you like, no, there's no way.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, dog, if you're gonna go get a hotel somewhere and figure out where to get a hotel at 10 o'clock at night when everything's closed, like, I mean,
yeah,
for sure. But hey, I mean, so then girls walk in. Our girls from the trip walk in like, no, now, you're not doing this.
Quick question. Was this person confused as to whether these girls were
absolutely not?
Okay,
absolutely.
So he was just it was just there was that much
drunk.
thirst.
He looked at one of them, blah blah blah, and she talked shit like you can't afford me or something like that. And he said, bitch, I got money. I'll take all 3 of y'all now.
She played him.
She got him.
But she's like,
she got him.
I see this man from a mile away. Watch me.
She got him. She got him.
She said one thing.
She got him.
Oh man.
But to his case, it wasn't hard. He got sold like expensive quote cigars first night at a restaurant. Like, and I kept telling them, like, you could tell like some people that we was in a group with was their first time on vacation.
Yeah.
Every street vendor going up to them, they were buying shit off of them.
So damn.
I'm just like, dog, you gotta like.
Those guys here were green.
They're green, super green. It's
Green
like, yo,
to the
you gotta.
shit.
Not only can you haggle Like you're in a different country.
Yeah.
Haggling is number one.
Yeah,
that price that they gave you is not the price.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They
yeah.
know you're a tourist. So
Yeah.
and that's if you haven't even like compared prices to the next street vendor. Homie sitting across the street could be fucking 5 times cheaper. You don't even know. You're just buying shit off of the first person. But anyway, so I could already tell he's an easy sell. You know what I mean? You could sell him fish oil. I mean snake oil.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So anyway, so
snake oil salesmen.
So the prostitute said, "You can't afford me." He said, "Bitch, I'll take all 3 of y'all right now. Let's go."
A rookie mistake.
You know what I mean? So there's 3 prostitutes behind him. Not even behind him, on the side of him at the ATM button, pressing numbers, right? I'm like, fuck, this is not gonna be good.
Yeah.
So here comes our girls. Like, no, he's with me. One of them says, I'm leaving names out.
Yeah, of course. I know. Yeah.
He's with me. Bang, pulling him out of the ATM, canceling shit. Now the prostitutes are mad.
Yeah.
They're upset. They had a sale.
Yeah, they had a sale.
I mean, hook, line, sinker. It was done. They all they had to press is the green button. The cash is about to flow out, and they were gonna have to go somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
And we ruined that for them.
Cool.
Right? We bring them back. Yo, this dude's crazy. Blah blah blah. Story. That was the story of the night.
Sheesh.
Part 2. Next night. Right?
Okay.
We had a boating trip. Right? All day boating trip.
That looked
snorkeling.
fun too.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
fun.
Getting hammered on the boat. Blah blah blah. We get back to where we were staying at. We go to a restaurant. Blah blah blah. A couple of the single guys decide, it's their last night. So like, fuck it, let's go. Let's go to the bar. Let's do our thing. The people that were couples already, like we already seen the bar. Like the bar that was over there, for some reason, like all the tourists were going there. So it was like a teeny boppers movie after a while. It was like a bunch of like white children. Like I mean like barely 21. Like I mean, so I'm just like, I don't want to go to the bar.
So that was like a local bar, but it was like a touristy local
bar.
Like that, but that's not.
It was
like
a touristy city that we were in.
Okay, yeah.
It was a touristy city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the tourists.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think it's just a fucking, it's sort of like I'm telling you, I have resort vibes without paying.
Resort, without the resort, without the inclusivity, without all the inclusions.
There you go.
Yeah,
I had to pay out of pocket for it. I mean, it was just the same. I mean,
yeah.
So they decide to go. They go. 5 minutes later, we get in our group text. We're getting jumped 911.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío.
The niggas get up off the table. We're at a long table. We're eating dinner. Oh, time to go. Boom. We get out. We know where the bar is. We start walking there. I guess the prostitutes told their pimps, and pimps weren't happy that they had a sale. Right. But my only thing, right, that I don't agree with is that there was no money exchange.
Right.
Yet.
So it's not like
there was no services that we got them for. Like, I mean,
yes, it's not like you robbed them.
We didn't rob them.
Y'all didn't run off.
We robbed them of the opportunity.
Yeah,
but we didn't physically rob them. He didn't fuck them and just leave them. I mean,
yeah.
Which was strange, but I think they approached one of our members of the group, and he might have said something a little disrespectful to one of them. I think
one of our guys.
They went up to him because he knew Spanish, and he might have said some disrespectful shit to him, which started the whole.
Yeah.
But once we got there, like there was like no one around. Like they went in the bar because the prostitutes maced one of them, so he was washing himself up. We walked him out of the bar.
I didn't even know all that.
We walked him out of the bar, and it was like some like little nigga with like a little bat like type of thing, and like another like there was like a couple guys in like
one of those little
cars.
Paw Sox toy bats, little wooden ones you get at the Paw Sox.
It was more like it looked like the nigga beaters that the cops have.
Yeah, okay,
you know
yeah.
Like one of those
like
bats.
a little club.
A club.
Uh-huh.
A club.
He had a club.
There you go. He had a club.
Damn.
He had an oversized club in his hand. But then he was like talking to some dudes in a tinted car, and there's like 2-3 of them in there. So at the end of the day, like we're in a foreign country.
Yeah.
We don't have weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These hands, for sure, but we don't have.
Right.
They're locals, blah, blah, blah.
This could end very
could
poorly.
End very poorly.
This could end very poorly.
Not only that, I think the girls kind of got a little shook up. One of them might have told the Airbnb host. He might have called the cops already. So I'm just like, this is a lost cause already.
Yeah.
We're done here. I mean, like, and it's the last night anyway. I'm like, oh, fuck, let's just.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We didn't. I won't say we took an L. We just took our L and walked away. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a win.
I guess just be happy that happened in Costa Rica and like not DR. Cause I feel like niggas in DR. I just.
I think no matter where we was, I think it was gonna happen. Maybe in DR they would have never even like reacted like that though. Cause again,
That's
we didn't rob them.
That's true.
He
Yeah, that's what
he
I
didn't
think.
rob
I think
them.
that's what, they're just defending their honor.
Their honor.
This is my sister.
This is my hoe.
This is my hoe.
And she's upset, and I have to show her that I got her back. You know what I mean? Because this is why she pays me 10% or whatever the fuck. And I understand.
Hey, so the pimps out there, they have class. The pimps out there have honor.
The pimps are shorter than you. I'll tell you that. The pimps are 5'4".
God damn. So
And,
you just could have hit him with a front kick and bounced.
Jesse did hit him with a front kick.
Yeah.
He Spartan kicked one of them, I heard. I heard he hit him with a straight up like Spartan kick.
Uh-huh.
Like one tried to like do something, he laughed as he pushed him away or some shit. It's one of those things like
he ran me over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesse
man.
was Ray in this point.
Yeah.
The kid tried to run at him.
Yeah.
And it was futile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, that's some good stories out of that trip though.
Jesse's my MVP of the trip.
MVP of the trip?
My MVP for the trip.
Woo. There we go.
I called that out today.
Shout out to Jesse.
He did the best in all activities. He bagged the most bit. I think he's the only one that's definitely only one that scored out of the single guys. More than once. Multiple chicks he was coming home with. MVP of the trip. What can I say? MVP.
Me and my friends don't get into those shenanigans. At least that group of friends, we just like to get drunk and like tell inside jokes and just be like mad loud white boys. Sometimes not loud, like not obnoxious, like fratty, but just like we keep to ourselves. And half of it is too like, especially at this point, is that all my friends are like they live with their girlfriends at this point. Like they're half married.
Yeah.
But it's like we usually don't get into those shenanigans. And Cuba, we did a little bit. Like I bagged this one chick in Cuba. I bagged two chicks in Cuba. But I also had it wasn't even a good story because that's why I asked you if so and so knew they were prostitutes or not. Because I'm just like, yo, it's so obvious. Like you see them everywhere.
Yeah.
There's actually this. I remember being in Cuba. I was lit and I saw her from deep, and she looked more like the more civilian normal type chick for the most part. And so like I saw her from more, I was like, oh, let me holler, and like I was like, okay, like boom, I might holler at some other chicks. And then I go up to her, and like I was like, all right, I'm gonna holler at this chick. And as soon as her face gets close to mine, bro, her face just looked like the Joker, just makeup, lipstick smeared everywhere. I was like, this ain't it. And I was like, and I just kind of curved it. And then I saw her later in the night, and she was trying to get me to go outside with her. She was surrounded by mad niggas. I was like, nah, I'm straight, shorty. But yeah, for the most part, like we never get into like chasing whole shenanigans.
It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
It was very, very
That is where some of the best stories come out, though.
That was where the best stories came from.
Yeah.
The whole trip. That and another thing, but again, I don't really want to slander nobody on the podcast, especially,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do it, but there was some weak links in the trip that definitely made it a little sour.
Oh man.
For others too. It kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. Well, it is what it is. I tried. I know I was there on a mission. I know it was Steven's birthday or whatever. It was actually my birthday when we landed too. But
yeah, I was gonna get to the shout. We have a lot of shout outs, including your birthday, including Steven's birthday, because we haven't recorded.
I know that trip was like Steven's birthday. It was like, in my head, it was just my vacation. I'm like, no, I'm on vacation. Like I don't give a fuck what happens here.
Right.
I'm enjoying my time. Me and wifey's gonna enjoy our time. I'm not here to.
Right.
You know what I mean, like I'm here to enjoy myself.
Yes,
you know what I mean, and relax and recharge, and it's exactly what I needed. Honestly,
yeah.
I was happy. I came back home, went to work. They switched me to another job site. I've been happier. I've been a lot happier.
That's good. That's great,
I've been thinking about what's my next one. Because it's time to go again.
Yo, did you see the video of 42 Doug getting knocked out by
No.
Shorty?
Absolutely not.
So
He got knocked out by a shorty?
He got duffed out
By a chick?
by a stud, yo.
For
She
sure?
was like, yo, I saw the video, bro, and I was with Cuzzo, and
Which
we
one?
was just chilling. We were just chilling, trimming.
What cuz?
And young what did he come on the podcast as?
Yeah.
And younger Leo, and we were just talking bullshitting, drinking, sipping, and we were talking about music and some shit. We were talking about why 42 Doug ain't come out with no music in mad long since basically he went off on the Lil Baby album last year, right?
He's come out with music.
Recently, but I feel like I at least for me, and I've also been sleeping, so I can't say. But yo, there's a video of him. I don't know what happened. My assumption is that this dude fucking was probably with Shorty's girl, like her friend was his girl, or whatever, Shorty, and Shorty being a stud, being a hoe, tu sabes,
Put the pause on him.
put the pause on him.
I mean, Doug is 5'2",
yeah,
though.
like straight boom, and I'm like, yo, it was pretty embarrassing.
I mean, if we're talking about rap, Doug, it really made me sad seeing Pooh Shiesty go down, and he might go down for a while.
What happened with Pooh Shiesty?
I think he's getting indicted for like a gun charge, or he was caught shooting in Miami or some bullshit. They got, I don't know, substantial evidence on the kid, and it's just like, fuck, yo. I don't understand.
Okay, I thought you were saying like he did some fuck shit and like he just went down.
He did go do some fuck shit. I don't understand how these rappers like worth millions and millions. Like I just like, why are we doing this dumb shit? But I liked I seen a Little Baby interview, or a snippet of it on Instagram. You know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I could have went and got my bag up and went to Hollywood. I mean to LA, got my crib, blah blah blah. He's like, but then he said, I think I would have fell off. I'm not in tune with the streets no more.
Right.
I'm out there.
Right.
I don't know the lingo. I don't know I'm not keeping up with, what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so you're
that
saying
makes sense.
So you're saying a lot of these artists are like basically sacrificing their future for their
I think they'll be
for their art.
sacrificing their creativity if they move out to somewhere else.
Right.
Somewhere
That's interesting.
secure.
I never thought of it like that.
I didn't either until he said that.
That's
And I was
actually
just
very
like,
interesting.
That makes perfect sense.
And it does.
Because you can't get that same vibe in the mini mansion now. And I mean,
Right. Well,
maybe
that
if
means,
you're like a
but that's
Travis
also,
Scott, you're not making that type of music anyways, though. I mean, you don't need to be in the hood to do that. But like a dude like Baby and Shiesty and Moneybag, like
niggas
these
that
guys,
rap, niggas like trap rappers,
these
and
niggas
trap
is,
rap,
that's really rapping about that stuff. That
Yeah.
I mean,
that makes a lot of sense. I never thought about it like that. So
I also seen an interview. I think it was Lou Williams was on like All the Smoke, and he was just like, "Yo, I fuck with J. Cole, but that music's not for me." Like, I mean, it's just not for me. Like I don't. I mean, I don't. I understand it. I salute him. I'm not hating, but it's just. And you gotta understand some shit's just not for some people.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
I also understand because there's people that really only fuck with music that they can relate to.
Word.
And then there's people like I'm more of the person, and there's people like this, like that. They can separate the art behind the music, and they appreciate it as an artistic thing. That's why like because I can't I can't relate to Lil Baby or Moneybag Yo or like a lot of these like most of these rappers out here like that rap about this trap shit. But like a lot of them make good music. A lot of them can rap. I like listening to a lot of their shit. But then there's also for me it's more of a J. Cole. Or even a Travis Scott in a sense, like his like even just the vibe of his music I can get like I relates to me more than a Lil Baby or a Pooh Shiesty or you know what I'm saying?
I do like I really always hated on trap music a lot, and so I really started listening to it because it's like, I mean, if you know the lingo and you hear like the kind of their wordplay with it, it's kind of impressive. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like I'd be like saying that, oh shit, the way he put that together is pretty. I mean, it's not as basic as it sounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really not. If you knew what he was saying, like really what he's like, how he's playing it together pretty fucking good. I mean, like,
Did you like the Voice of the Heroes album?
I did not.
You did not.
I did not.
I feel like everybody did. Everybody. I like 2 songs.
I think
on
it was just like we expected something way more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know I did, or maybe I was expecting a certain sound that I really didn't really get on that album, which was very surprising. Because I just started really like getting into Dirk.
Yeah.
And then I started getting back into like, all right, let me see what, Vaughn was doing and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really was like, all right, let me give these boys a chance.
Yeah.
Even, what's his face is coming out. I think he just came out with an album, G Herbo.
He did I think yesterday. I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't
haven't
click on it yet, but
listened to it yet. Tyler Creator's album came out too. Did you listen to that? Do you listen to the Creator?
Yeah, no. I didn't listen to this album.
He's another one for me that falls in that J. Cole category where I can kind of relate to him. But I like him as an. I've always said this about him. I've always really liked him as an artist, but I never banked any of his. After college, like I liked his first album that he dropped, or like the second one after he got big. It's like the I forget what it's called, like Wolf or something. And I listened to that a lot in college, but after that, he's always been somebody that I've always appreciated as an artist, because he always he levels up his sound, and he taught himself how to play piano, and he produces his own shit, and he's always coming with like a different theme and like a character, and like he's always leveling up his music in different ways where his shit never sounds the same. But I never bang his shit. This album is a little bit. There's some songs that he has on it that I play a lot. It's really good. He has a song with NBA NBA on it. I like some of his features on it too. Which is funny. He has like a love song with like NBA NBA on it, which is funny because it's just like NBA YoungBoy's like his whole shit on the internet is just like he's black Air Force One energy all the time. And so like, what's your name, baby girl? What's your name? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was funny.
I started getting into YoungBoy too, like in the past like couple months.
Yeah.
Just trying to get like, I don't know, when I chill with my boys, with some of my old friends and shit, and we're riding around, they're playing me all this music. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get in tune with this music shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm really not.
I was slowly getting back into it now. I still listen to J. Cole's album. That's like the thing. That's the one that's been getting the most play on my playlist and in my car and shit in the whip. So, but yeah, yo, it's music is slowly getting. But like, did you fuck with Culture 3 at all?
I skimmed through it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm finding myself not listening to music. I'm skimming through it. I skimmed through that. Skimmed through fucking Khaled shit. Like,
Khaled drops. Oh yeah, I forgot he dropped something. Yeah. Khaled, I feel like Khaled. He
his albums are usually pretty good though.
Yeah, his first one was really good. I feel like his second one fell short. Maybe because he has a lot of hype after that first album. What's the name of the first album? Keys. I got the keys.
I couldn't.
Some shit like that.
I couldn't tell you.
Remember that? Because I went back after Culture 3 came out. I remember listening. I went back and listened to Culture 1. I was like, this one was good. Culture 1 was fire.
For sure. It fell off. 2 and 3 is like,
2 and 3. Yeah, because Culture 2,
they mixtapes back in the day those are the ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you gotta listen to.
Yeah. As Migo Gang.
Again, that's another thing. Like I'm always on the time that once the artist blows, he's not for me no more.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tyler. When I first heard Tyler and Odd Future and fucking Earl Sweatshirt, before anyone knew him, I was like, yeah, these are the guys. Earl's fucking nice, blah, blah, blah. And
Earl
it's just
nice,
like, then after like everyone knew who they were, or at least Tyler, I was just like, okay, I'm done with these guys.
But is that like the contrarian in you? Is that like you just going against, or you really just think the music is not as good?
I guess the contrarian in me is because I just don't want to follow the crowd. I just like, okay, you guys like this now? Okay.
I feel I feel the same way sometimes, but it's just like you can't deny that their quality of music is better quality music, like in terms of at least sound, and a lot of it's better. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think like someone like Kendrick. But you say Kendrick falls Like he's one of the few that falls out of that category for you?
I wouldn't say that because I really didn't find Kendrick before he blew. When I found Kendrick, it was already fucking swimming pools. Like, I mean, I was just like, all right, like this dude's nasty. I mean,
yeah, there's always that element of like, I knew him before before he blew up, so fuck all you.
Yes.
I feel that.
I was his original fan. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I feel like I was like that with Cole. Like I heard Cole shit way before he got on like a J album or some shit, and people started listening to him. I'm like, yo, this fucking dude's nice to warm up. This is fucking nuts. Trust me. I mean,
I feel because that's like J. Cole and Kendrick are definitely the two artists that stand out for me when it comes to that. Like, the first shit I heard from Kendrick was Section 80.
Yeah.
And then I went back, and then I only went back then I listened to OD, and then what was before OD? I forget. It was like his like a self-titled mixtape. He had some other ones. I know he had some freestyles on some like Wayne tracks. It's more like, so I heard that
Speaking
first.
Of Wayne, that's hilarious. Like I remember my fucking junior prom. Oh, it wasn't my junior prom. It was some chick's junior prom. I had a rental car. Boom, we picked up her friend and her date to go to the prom. Boom, picked them up. I remember I was playing Lil Wayne Dedication 1. Right? He said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I said, "This is Wayne." He said, "This is trash."
Dedication 1.
Dedication 1.
Yeah.
I mean, this just dropped. I'm like, yo, this dude's spitting some shit. He said, no way. I mean, and mind you, this was Classical's prom. I went to Mount, but I knew these kids because it was all in the gifted program. Peter Sal, I'll never forget it. I remember hitting up Peter Sal the next year when Wayne blew, like, you told me that Wayne was trash. Like, I mean, I'm MySpace or Facebook when he posted something. I said, you told me Wayne was trash a year ago.
Oh my
God. I mean,
God.
now what? Like,
what?
He's your favorite rapper? Like,
yeah.
That's
where that comes. Like, yo, I knew this nigga.
I'm a petty nigga too. I'll tell you that. I'm a petty ass nigga. I know, like a case in point, right? My foreman. Oh, no, my foreman. My super. We have 2 foremen on the site, and then we got a super above us. So every morning we have a briefing of, what we're gonna do. This crew's gonna go over there, do this, blah 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 blah. So then he's like, anybody got anything to add? I said, yo, listen, I think we need this over here, we need that over at this site, blah blah blah. He looks at me, he said, I've been asking for this. He said, just to let you know, Mike, everything that you think of, I've already thought of for this job site, blah blah blah. I looked at him, right? And I didn't say nothing, right? So whatever. Later, I kept harping on that. That does
grind again. Even you telling me that. It's like,
everything. He told me everything you thought of, I've already thought about it. Okay, good. This is going to bite you in the ass. So later on in the day, right, I forgot what it was. I said, yo, why don't we have the mechanic go? Like, a mechanic was there, right, to fix the machine. I was like, yo, but that compact and this compactor needs to be looked at too. He said, yeah, that's right, blah, blah, blah. I said, Steve, what happened? I thought everything on this job said you think about it before I think about it, right? So he looked at me like, I was like, yeah, watch it. I was like, yeah, watch your tongue. Yeah. Watch your tongue, dog, because I'm not with the shit. I remember all of that shit.
Yep.
And I don't care if it's a week from now, a month, a year from now.
I will remember.
I'm gonna throw that back. You're gonna get that back. You're gonna get that. Trust and believe. You're gonna get that back. I live for shit like that.
Facts. That is facts.
I live for shit like that.
That's facts. Thought I had something good on the board, but nope. For that one.
I remember when I first got the excavation, Joey Nichols, right? He said something. He's racist fuck too. It was me and some other Dominican cat, like 2 of the 3 minorities in the company, sitting there working. He said some racist shit. I don't fucking know. I told him, I looked at him, I said, Joey, you know I'm here to take your job, right? My goal is to take your job. He said, you want my truck? You can have it. No, Joe, you're not going to give it to me. I'm here to take it from you. I'm going to take it from you. In 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I'm going to take your truck. It's a guarantee. That's my mindset. You tell me I can't do it. Now I'm going to go take your job. I'm here to take your job now. And take your food off of your table. And I'm going to eat it in front of your face. That's what I look for.
Yo, now we all know how Michael operates.
So let's get into some other shit that's been grinding my gears. I got a wedding coming up. I don't know if you can notice. Did you notice? Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, shout out to you.
We got a wedding coming up.
Yes.
God damn, it's stressful.
That's next year though, right? That's not
next
this
year.
September.
But though, you gotta stop.
No,
playing.
I know, but
You gotta stop booking these. Yo,
I got scared for that. I was like, I hope that's not this year.
Nah. Don't scare me.
Oh,
It's this
shit.
September. Chill, dog.
La
Chill.
crema.
Chill. I'm gonna have to stop fucking selling blood. Anyways, the word wedding, dog. You attach that to any vendor or something. They hear wedding, triple the price.
Mm-hmm.
Triple the price.
Yeah.
Do I have to tell them that this is for like if I get a photographer, right? I'm not a photographer. We're on photography right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a photographer.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I just book a photographer and be like, yo, listen, I got an event, 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
We got a baby shower.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
It's a little baby shower.
It's a little whatever.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, 600. Oh, está bien. It's just sick. They show up and it's a wedding.
Oh, it's a wedding.
It's
Hold
a
on
wedding.
now.
What difference did a baby shower and a wedding do for the photographer? Did he need a different lens that he's left at home?
Nope.
Did it blah blah blah? Nothing. If anything, this cocksucker's getting a free plate at a wedding
Yeah.
that I'm paying for too.
Uh-huh.
That's $200. Know what I mean? He's getting drinks for free. That costs me money. Know what I mean? Why am I getting charged triple for this event? Like what? Why?
Capitalizing on the emotional value of a wedding. That's all it is.
I need to buy a camera.
Yeah, you need
I need to buy a camera.
Yep, you need to start outsourcing. There's a lot of talent. We have a big family here in Rhode Island with a lot of talent. You better start outsourcing. You better start outsourcing some stuff. Or keep,
JJ,
or
don't
I'm
get me
sorry,
started. That's
keeping
the
shit
first thing.
in-house.
That's the first fucking thing that goes in my head.
Keep shit in-house.
Listen. Ralph got a camera. He was around taking pictures, all type of shit. That she's like, you know what she tells me? He's never done a wedding before. I'm like, check a picture's a picture. It's a picture's a picture.
Right.
The dude got a camera.
Who knows? Maybe we can get something on his resume. Now he can put that he did it.
I mean, and we the first.
You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Quid
I
pro
don't
quo.
understand, dog. No, she want to go. No, I need someone with fucking that has, a portfolio already and blah, blah, blah. Well, that portfolio is costing me $2,000 to start. That's the starting price.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yo,
This is
the wedding is the bougiest party
This is
ever.
number one. This is one. I mean, we still have flower vendors,
DJs.
forget the DJ we good on.
Okay.
Because we're in the hood.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not getting no bar mitzvah DJ.
Nah, the niggas
But that's one thing.
These niggas owe me a million favors out here. Anyways. I'm good with the DJ. Flower, chick. I don't know. I mean, wedding bands. I can see that coming up. She's gonna want the spicy one. Fucking.
That's rings, right? You mean? That's what a wedding band is, right? A ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rings.
Every time I think of band, I just think of like a headband or a wristband. So niggas say wedding band, I just imagine like a wedding band.
Like a headband?
Like a headband.
A wedding headband.
A wedding headband.
Have you seen that before?
Never in my
life. Have
life.
you seen the groom come down? I might have to be the first.
But
pump it right here, like, you know what I mean? Like Darius Miles and shit.
How about we sponsor the event?
Who's that?
NTD.
Word.
NTD sponsor, bro.
Take it
I can just be the MC. I'll just be here.
No.
I'll play.
If you're sponsoring, then that means money's coming out of it, right?
It's more for exposure. I feel like
Are we gonna have this set up?
I feel like Kayla's wedding is gonna get a trillion more likes and stuff than we have in this last year and a half.
Again, this is part one of this wedding shit.
Anyways,
and I could already see. I can see where this is going.
Yeah,
we're going down a slippery slope.
Yeah,
a slimy, slippery slope.
A slimy, slippery slope. And it's an expensive one.
Oh boy.
God damn.
It's funny because I'm still a laptop and I put the Gmail because we might have done a fucking a little fucking pre-task planning before this, and then her email just pops up. Bam! All I see is wedding, appointment request, bang,
damn.
Bridal appointment, makeup, bang.
That's some
it
shit.
has begun.
It has begun.
It has begun. You know what has also begun in the household?
Demon.
Legit potty training. Like no more no more pull-ups during the
with
day.
Kenny? Or with Teddy?
No. Potty training. Dogs go to the potty. They sit down and
some do. Yeah, I've seen it. They have little doggy toilets, and they usually set them across
Fuck out of
the
Hey. Anyways,
Kenny.
so
Shout out to Kenny.
there's
She's
piss
become
and there's shit everywhere. And holy smokes, kid.
damn.
Holy smokes. What a time to be alive.
What a time.
The dog's shedding like a bitch right now. Holy shit.
How is Teddy? How big is
He's
he?
great. He's great. Big. I think he's like, I want to say at least like 60 pounds. Easy. I think he's going to go over 100. For sure, for sure. He's only 7 months right now.
Big full house dog.
Oh, yeah. That nigga's hair is everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. And things they don't tell you about dogs before you buy one.
Hair's everywhere. That's
I
because
just
you got
had
one of the ones that shed a lot of hair. Or like fur. I feel like they have hair, do they have fur?
Yeah,
They have hair.
they have 2 coats of hair.
Okay. Cause the ones with fur, forget about it. Like that shit's going to be everywhere.
At least this dude's like, cause we babysat Stella. Shout out to Stella. Shout out to baby Rocco.
Oh yeah, it was his birthday last weekend.
Turned fucking 1. Oh my God. We took care of Stella during the party.
Mm-hmm.
Or the setup of the party. I left them at my house while we
Mhm.
went to the party and shit. And I noticed that at least my dog's hair, it like clumps up. It looked like a tumbleweed of hair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for some reason, it clumps up.
Yeah.
And they all just decide to like go on the corner of every room.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to the corner of any room in my house, there will be a
Clump of hair.
clump of hair. Stella is like just raining hair everywhere.
Yeah.
It's literally just like
Everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like holy shit. At least
Mm-hmm.
your hair is like static or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. This shit
Yeah.
goes together. This chick's hair is whoa.
Todo lado loco.
Oh boy. But
I've seen
2 dogs are better than 1, and I think 2 kids is better than 1 too.
2 kids better than 1.
2 kids and 2 dogs are better than 1. They
Okay.
entertain each other. I didn't have a problem with my dog all day that day.
Mhm.
Why? Because he was chasing the other dog around all
Yeah.
day, and they were tiring themselves out.
Mhm.
It's not like I had to fucking sit there and like, is he getting into this? Is he getting
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he's not. He wants to play with the other dog.
That's cool.
When my daughter's with Rocco, they just want to play with each other. Like they don't.
Mm-hmm.
She's not throwing tantrums, blah blah blah. She just wants to play. She's with other children. She doesn't want to play. You know what I mean? So
That's nice. I slowly think about getting a dog, maybe, but then I'm just like, nah. That's just another expense that I can't afford in my life right now.
I would get another dog right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think after.
Do you get another kid right now?
Yeah, I think that's the goal right now. Is like wedding, kid, school finishes. I'll probably get another dog,
Damn.
and then a pool. Pool's right after the wedding. That's my next big expense. I will not go. Maybe next summer. I won't go a summer after that without a pool in my backyard. That's a fact.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make that happen.
That's good, bro.
I work too hard.
It's been
though.
hot as fucking
It's
shit.
been too hot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Way too hot. And I work way too hard.
It has been hot as shit. I was going to say something and it just completely left my mind. I forgot what I was going to say. Let me see.
I got something to ask you.
Damon.
Last time I talked to Jeremy, last time I seen Jeremy, what was that for? Father's Day. Shout out to my fathers.
Another one. There you go.
Shout out to my
father. There you
Shout
go.
out to my fucking fathers out there. My real fathers.
I know where
out
this
there.
question's going.
Not you bum ass niggas.
I already
man.
know where this is
Good.
going.
Good. I'm happy. I'm happy you know this is going. So, Papa Soilo was
Don Soilo.
Don Soilo himself was in the building, right?
Uh-huh. The GOAT.
The GOAT. Great man.
Great man.
Great man.
Yes.
Outstanding man.
Yes.
Men of men.
Men of men.
He's men of men.
Men of men.
He's a man's man.
Yes, he is.
At that age, too. Salute him. Wrong one. Salute to that man. Salute to that man.
Yeah.
My man's has, I don't even know what type of pickup truck it is. Like a Ram? Is it a Ram? I think it's a Ram 1500.
07 Ram.
07 Ram.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the year. That's
I know
a good
the
sign.
year. Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
So, go to Father's Day.
Uh-huh.
I see the back windshield is broken. Now, the back windshield's been broken for
A year.
Solid year.
Yep.
Solid year. Winter, rain, hail, sleet, snow, sun, de todo. I was upset.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is this shit not fixed yet? We've do many things with our money. You know what I mean, why is this not fixed yet?
Yeah, that's a great question, man. That's a great question. And I'll take some responsibility for it.
We would have to.
I definitely take some responsibility. I'll take about 40% of the responsibility. Cool. I'll take about 40. Because even when it broke, the other party, I fault him 60% for the reason why it broke. And then I also fault him another 60, 70% because this person kept saying that he was gonna get it fixed.
Word.
And it was his car basically. He was driving the car. It was his car.
Word.
For the time being. And he called me a couple times saying, I'm figuring this out. Once to figure it out. I was like, yep, cool. You just let me know how much this costs and I'll cash app you ASAP. And it didn't go like that.
And
then the car ended up being returned to my grandfather.
Said owner.
And to said owner.
Yeah.
And he's been driving and
okay.
The guilt's been building up. I can't front.
Yeah,
it's still been building up.
As it should. As it absolutely should.
Yep.
You should feel guilty as shit.
I still feel a little guilty.
So I'm gonna ask you right now.
Yeah.
Has it been fixed?
No.
Because I'm gonna.
It has not been fixed.
I looked at this, right?
You
and
said
I'm just like,
you said you was gonna give me 1 month.
Has it been a month?
No, Father's Day was 2 weeks ago. Not even.
Fuck. All right. Well, but my thing is, right, I'll tell you this, right? I gave you the number to a guy that I've used for all my fucking life. Legit, since I've owned a car. This guy, I don't even know his name. I don't know his name. All I do is call him up. I say, yo, listen, I got this car. This is the window. I mean, okay, I'm going to hit you back. He calls me back in 20 minutes. Yeah, I got the glass right now. I'm going to go to you. Or I'm going to get it tomorrow. I'm going to go to you. Case in point, Kayla was just on the highway last week behind the truck. Bing rock comes through, bang, goes right through the windshield.
Through it?
It actually went through.
Is she fine?
It was like a little pebble like that.
It didn't shatter, but it went.
It went through. It didn't shatter. It didn't just shatter. So my thing is like, all right, the rock must have fell behind the truck's tire. The tire ricocheted off. This shit happens. I'm like, yo, Kayla, did you get the truck's name? No. The license plate? No. Oh, great. Anyway, so it's out of our pocket now, right? We can't call insurance, the 500 deductible or whatever. Insurance is charging us $375 for the glass and repair it through Safe Light or some shit like that. Blah, blah. All right, well, call up the OG. Yeah, all right, give me a picture of it because I need to know if it's like some whatever special glass, whatever. It's a newer car. Yeah, all right, give him a picture. All right, no, you're good. 220, I could be there tomorrow. Where's it gonna be at? Yeah, Kayla's office is this over here. All right, yep.
He'll do it in the parking lot of the office.
He did it in the motherfucking parking lot while she was taking clients in. By the time she got out, it was already fucking new glass in, taped off. Don't take the tape off for 2 days. Good to go. 220 down the drain. You know how much that back windshield was gonna cost you? Like $140.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too. So what we
with a number that I already gave you, and then do what it came out next day, same day. $140.
What I was told is that we can't just replace, because I think he was gonna go through Safe Light 2 or some shit, and apparently that they get that whole back panel windshield, like it's 3 panels of windows, and that you have to replace the whole thing.
Did you call? That's what Safe Light is. Have you called Spanish Home yet?
I have not called Spanish Home yet.
With the number in your phone, you have not 2 weeks, and you still haven't. I told you could have called them that same day. Went outside, yo, I got this, just to get a number, just to get a price.
Yep.
Just to send, yo, what's the price on this?
Yep.
Oh, you could do it tomorrow too? Cause that's what I could be there tomorrow.
Yep.
Wherever you at, I could just fix it.
Why
are we letting this old man going through fucking calling Safe Light anyways? Like, dog, I don't even want to say we. Y'all broke this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Them little things just bother the shit out of me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Like
you're a little riled up right now.
How could you just let that man be like with?
Yeah.
And feel good about this shit.
Nah, I don't feel good about it. So I'm taking matters into my own hands now.
As you should. Before I do. Because I swear to God, I was like, I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna call the number. I'm gonna fucking pay for this shit, and then I'm gonna fucking throw this shit into these two faces for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, every time I see y'all two, I'm like, yo, remember that time I had to fix y'all grandfather's fucking truck because y'all left them to be cold in the fucking wintertime, rained on in this fucking...
Yeah. No, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to take care of it.
Not only that, Jeremy, it tells a lot about who we are as people, dog, that shit don't bother you guys as much as it bothers me. How the fuck does it not bother you, bro? Like
it
that
does.
much.
It does.
Not to the point that you have not called that guy yet and you haven't done no homework on the shit. So it can't bother you that much.
Yeah, well.
It just can't.
That's a fair point. That being said, I literally I have no check coming right now for the next like 2 weeks. So I'm also planning around that, but that's where my money's going to as soon as this camp gets started is fixing that. I got a reminder on my phone. I'm gonna take care of this. I thought said party was gonna take care of this before, and he didn't take care of it.
I mean,
and it is what it is.
That's another one that we just have we're at y'all at that age already. Y'all men, we're already men.
Yeah,
we take care of things. We don't put it away. We don't blah blah. We're not letting someone else take care of our problems, like or set shit up for us. Like, no, we take charge in our shit.
I agree,
and we fucking get it done.
I agree.
Then it's over.
I agree.
Wow, that fucking grinds my gears, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Especially a dude that fucking, it's not about me. And then again, it's just like I'm not trying to harp on things to try to like make no one feel a certain way, but it's just like, how can we not feel this way? Like, I don't want to make people me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I do that way too much. Like, I'm just like, how do they not feel like this? But I'm not. Everyone's different. I try my hardest to just let that rock. Like, you know what, Mike? Not everyone thinks like you. Not everyone is just not like that. You know what I mean? But it's just certain things that I just sit there like, no, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. No fucking way.
No, I agree.
What else we got on the docket, JJ?
What else we got on the docket? I don't know.
Sports. Shout out to fucking Chris Paul. Shout
out
to
to Chris
motherfucking point guard himself. Hey, did you see this? Did you see the little the Instagram post that Sports Center posted? It was like some random black kid ran up on Chris Paul when he was like just getting back from injury. When they were about to, it was like game whatever of the Lakers series. He ran up on him. He's like, Chris, how's your shoulder? He's like, I'm feeling good. He's like, yes, I'm talking fucking point guard right here. They're going to the finals. These boys going to the finals. Yo, talk to him, blah, blah, blah. And Chris was like, he was all happy and shit, but he was like, whatever. Yo, they're going to the finals, right? They just beat fucking the Clippers, game 6 or whatever. Same street, blah, blah. He runs up on Chris. Chris, I told you. He said, you said it. You said, I was like,
that's great. That's
like,
a great moment.
It's such a great moment, especially for like diehard fans in a city like that, where the Suns haven't been to the finals since like 92 or 1 or whatever, where Barkley went, and they've never even won one before. Yeah. Know what I mean? You got to feel for that fan. Yeah. You got to feel for them fans.
It feels good.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That is very true, yo.
You got to feel for that.
Everybody, I think the Suns are the unanimous favorite to win.
Unanimous
fan favorite.
Fan favorite. I don't want to say odds favorite.
Not odds favorite because of
Giannis and the boys come through. It might be a little tough for them. I won't lie.
That's true.
Fan favorite.
I think
we all want them to win. We all want them to win.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand Giannis's dumbass, man. Fucking tall, goofy ass. Yo, man.
For real.
Fuck out of him.
He's a big boy. He has very little actual basketball skills.
Yes, his skill set is very limited.
And I think it's more apparent because of how they use him and how the NBA works now. Where just like on some level, every player can play the 1 through 4, and then there's some players that can play all 5 positions now. Yeah. But it is apparent that he cannot shoot the ball. He has very little. I saw one clip of him trying to like put the moves on somebody. I think it was like Harden too, who can't play defense. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, nah. You need to take them 2 fucking giant steps. Nah, he tries.
At least
he does
he
a
tries.
lot, and he's still dropping 40, 15.
Boy, Ben Simmons.
Oh my God. Boy. Oh my God.
What the fuck is you doing?
Bro.
That boy didn't take a shot in the 4th quarter. The whole series.
The whole series.
The whole fucking series.
Yeah.
Didn't attempt a shot.
in the fourth quarter,
The
bro.
fucking deciding game,
He
he had
has
an
a
open
mental
layup. He fucking dished it off.
He has a mental block and a half, bro. There's some deep shit in there. There's some
shit that he
deep
needs
Kardashian shit. There's a lot of Philly.
Who's with Kardashian right now?
He was
Isn't
he
that
was
Devin
he
Booker?
was he was one he was with one of them at one
Who's
point.
with her right now?
I don't know.
I tell you what. The ones that she do fuck, they be balling. Jordan Clarkson, 6 man a year. Devin Booker's fucking killing them right now.
I thought
Ben Simmons is still a good player.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say that he's not like top. You wouldn't pick him top 10 point guard.
Mm-hmm.
He probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, top 10 point guard probably a stretch at this point.
At this point, I think it is. I think, especially with some of the like with some of the rookies, that I would put. I mean, I don't know if I put the rookies up
I'll
there with him.
take Trae Young and Doncic over Ben Simmons right now.
Oh hell yeah,
Right now.
100%, bro. Trae Young is out of his fucking mind, bro. He's out of his mind right now. Too bad he's injured, but like he's out of his mind.
Yeah, a lot of injuries in the NBA right now.
Yeah,
Very sad.
Is it bad that I felt like such a hater when the Nets lost, but I didn't want them to like.
You didn't want them to win.
Hell no,
I didn't
hell
want the
no.
Bucks to win. That's
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
at least the Bucks, like, they're not like, bro. There's just like it's just like there's so much leading up into that loss with the Brooklyn Nets. That's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, maybe you are a super team, maybe you win it, but like not
You think
this
they
year,
wouldn't
bro.
have smacked them if they had Kyrie and
Of course they
100%
would have.
Harden?
Of course they would have. Smack them. I don't know. I don't know about smack them because they still had no defense. But it's just like for even that last game or even the last two games to be as close as they were, technically it's just like, yo, KD won the game. If he was a centimeter, bro. If he was a half a shoe size smaller,
For sure.
he won the series
On his back.
on his back.
The
Against
game
the
before that, he
Bucks.
put the team on his back.
And the game before that, he put the team on his back. Bro, but you had a James Harden. We're not going to forget what James Harden being a straight bum.
He's injured, though.
Yeah, but how much do you think of him just being a straight bum through the beginning of the year, being fat, not being the best team player, whatever was going on in Houston,
To get a trade out?
to get him traded out? He did ball in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he did.
There was a 72-game season, which means that everybody was more fatigued. But I think that played a huge role in him and his hamstring injury and just that attitude. Or the fact that even Kyrie himself in the beginning of the season, what he say? He said, we don't need a coach. You remember that? He said, we don't need a coach.
He's a odd fellow.
Kyrie should have played Game 7 of this series. Kyrie, if you are standing, he was standing up. Like, you seem to be walking fine. Niggas was playing injured. Bro, Joel Embiid was playing with a damn near torn meniscus and was balling. Harden was out there with his hamstring.
So do you blame AD for the Lakers not making it too?
At least he tried to go out there in that game. What was it, game 6?
But he lasted. He probably hurt himself more. He lasted 5 minutes. He went up and down the court like 10 times, and he said, "Nah, I can't do this no more. I have to sit my dumb ass down."
LeBron was still hurt playing. He was definitely not 100%.
But like, I don't like the notion of fuck. You gotta play while you're injured. Like, nah.
I kind of don't. And I'm very iffy with that too.
If I'm worth multi-millions of dollars and me going out there injured might fuck up my bag for next year too, why would I do that to myself? Why would I?
But Kyrie signed.
Part of
Kyrie
the game.
Kyrie got a deal, doesn't he?
But how about if I blow my shit and I fuck up the rest of my career?
Listen, I'm not gonna say I don't agree with that. I still think he seemed like he was like there was a lot. I feel like a lot of people played through injuries, and as somebody who's talked as much shit about people who quote unquote playing with people who haven't taken big shots, who you can trust taking big shots, for somebody who's talking about they don't need to be coached. Talking about
that means that he should play through his injury. That's what that means.
I think he should have played a Game 7. I think he should have played Game 7. I think he should at least try to play Game 7. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not like, bro. He should have played Game 7. He should have played Game 7. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna say. I think he looked like he was walking fine. he was walking fine up and down those sidelines.
I mean, again, Kyrie's a weird. He's not. I don't want to say
and I'll preface that. I say that about him specifically is because he has a history of being a fucking head case everywhere.
He left the team for weeks on end in the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
for whatever personal reason he had.
Yeah, I mean,
God knows. Yeah, I mean,
hopefully everything was all right with him, and a lot of it seemed to be COVID related, and maybe he had like issue with his family, blame it on COVID.
Chris Paul got COVID in 2021. Like, people still catching COVID cases right now.
Oh, that's for real, right?
That's what I thought. So I was like, hold on, niggas still getting COVID out here.
COVID protocols.
I would have thought that the NBA was like a mandatory vaccination for it. I mean,
they probably do, but it's just like if you're still exposed, like you still have to follow protocol even if you're vaccinated.
So right now,
weird.
Even if I'm vaccinated, I mean Johnson
Johnson gang. Yeah,
I can still catch this shit.
I think so. Yeah,
good. So what was the point of this vaccine? I feel played.
No, now that
you feeling played. I'm telling you.
Oh, we all got played, bro.
I feel like I played.
Bro,
I'm just saying that. I'm just like,
bro.
So everything's open now, right?
Yeah.
It's up to us for our good judgment. You know what I mean? If we didn't, quote unquote, get the vaccine, keep your mask on. You know these niggas ain't got their fucking mask on, dog.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Oh no,
we're
it's over.
out here now.
It's over.
So why don't we just do this from the beginning?
I think no, it still protects you. You still got to be safe on some level. I'm not even sure, but yeah, we got played, bro. Like they're already like people who got Moderna and Pfizer. They're already talking about like this being a yearly thing, like the flu shot. Like this is
I'm all set with a yearly. I don't even take a flu shot yearly. That was my one and done right there. I'm sorry. We got the one
Johnson & Johnson.
I mean,
blood didn't clot. You good?
Good blood clots. You know what I mean? They haven't formed yet, but good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It is nice. It's still like I still just keep a mask in my pocket. It's nice being out. Go ahead.
I'm really just waiting for like 20 years from now. We get those infomercials like if you got the Johnson & Johnson 2020,
that class action lawsuit for the
you're entitled to some money. Like hell yeah, cuz we living now, boy.
Class action.
We gotta
COVID
get this money now.
lawsuit.
Johnson owes me like $100 grand. Look at my jaw. Look, I got a stroke. Half my shit don't work, dog. I need this money right now. Stop playing with me.
Stop fucking playing, bro.
Stop fucking playing with me.
Oh yeah, but it is nice having shit open again. I met up with Cuz. Went to Black Sheep like a month ago, and like everybody, and it was nice being out. And I remember talking a lot about being like, like it's been so long, like I need to go out, blah blah. And it's like I went out and like maybe it was the crowd. I was just like, this ain't it. Like I have a fear of becoming a townie.
A townie? What do you mean?
Just being like here in Providence, going to the same 2 bars, seeing the same like 10 people at the bar. Like I caught a glimpse of that being at Black Sheep. As I had a good time because it had been a long time since I gone out. Yeah. But it's just like I saw that and I was just like this ain't it for me. So like, like I think you talked about this when we first started the show. You talked about promoters. Yeah. I don't know if you remember, like, and you talked about like what are we doing out here being promoted? I remember being like, I know what you mean. It's like maybe like if you're good at it and you're making money, like I'm not gonna hate, but it's just like
I think it was more like, yo, you're 35,
right?
You're 35 in front of a cover of a flyer, right? Now.
And I
chicks.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't look as good as you did when you was 21. I'm sorry, you just don't.
No, you don't.
You don't. Genetics done cut up with your ass. You know what I mean? You know you ain't been eating right. Like,
right.
Just,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm sitting there, I'm just like,
you not built like that no more, shorty.
Yeah, yo. And it's just like, this is kind of like, I mean, I don't know what these people do, but it's just like, and it like, I don't want to judge because I have some good friends and family that like kind of.
I will.
Lived, but it's just like, yo, this is
my boy Bert just put on Snap last night because you know what I mean. I got shout out to Bert, my fucking nigga Bert, man, doing this thing in the union. I mean, we don't.
There you go.
We tired. We don't got time to be out fucking around in the streets. Even though Bert is well known in these streets, like you know what I mean, he got a lot of. I don't want to say he knows a lot of people. Yeah. He was out in that crowd all the time. Mm-hmm. He puts on a Snap yesterday. He's like, yo, these waitresses are shaking ass for tips now. You might as well just be at the strip club.
Yeah.
That's what they doing now?
They make money. They a lot of
They're
these
shaking ass at the table?
servers make more money than fucking strippers at some places now.
So the bottle girl is winning right now.
The bottle girls is winning. Yeah.
But you literally got to be in thongs and shaking asses, though.
Where was he? Was he in Providence?
He was some bar out here.
What the fuck? I mean, like, shit, I haven't been to that bar, but like, god damn.
He said, now what's the name of the bar, Red? The
Yeah.
14 bar? All right.
Bro, but yeah,
Be there tomorrow.
the idea of being like having the same 2 bars in rotation every weekend, like, and like that's what you do every weekend. Like I
mean, some people look at my life like, though, you gonna be at the crib every day with your family?
Yeah, but like there's just no nobility in hating on being a family man. Like you're
no,
hating
100%.
you're
100%.
hating on me on being a responsible family man that pays the bills
house?
and owns a home
You're
and
with your kids?
yo, for real. Like,
I remember how my boy said, yo, you don't never leave the house, man. Like, yes, yeah, you're right.
nigga.
Yes.
I'm that age, baby.
You figured it out, man. I don't want to chill with y'all niggas. Like, maybe one day.
Yeah.
And then that day come, and then I need another 6-month hiatus.
Yeah,
I mean,
but even just like those big bars, like there, that has to be like a special. Even like, so even in Denver, we went to one kind of big bar because my boy's friend said, "Oh, we're gonna meet up here," and it was just like one of those like parties, like everybody shoulder to shoulder, Matt Young looking for pussy, looking for dick, whatever. Blah. And I'm just like, yo, this is a dub. Like, and we ended up just leaving. We went to just like some low key ass bar. We grabbed a couple beers and just talked. Like, that's more the vibe I'm like I look for now. And then like here and there, like maybe if I like went to Costa Rica with y'all, like maybe I would have like engaged in some hoe chasing activity, like OD, or like just like that big party vibe. Or like obviously like if we plan a trip to like Vegas for some, but like for me, like for like every weekend, like just like that's the vibe I'm looking for. It's just like it's not like that shit just seems sad on some level. People have fun, and like I'm not gonna judge, but it's just like I caught a glimpse of that when I went to Black Sheep that day, and I'm just like, this was fun today. I'll see y'all in 2 months, 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Like I think I said in the podcast, but my oldest brother told me one time, he's like, I'm like, stop. You need to start spending money on different experiences. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Don't you think you've been to that club enough? You've popped enough bottles in that club to know like what? I mean, what's the best? You might get some pussy there. Might. Odds 1 out of 10. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back then, 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
So, and you like, what are you doing? I
mean, yo.
Go do something different with your life.
That's true.
And I like that.
Mm-hmm. Even if like I would have more fun just like we should just do like if we go bowling, like let's go fucking bowl. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather do shit like that once every couple weeks because all y'all niggas got kids now, so it's not even we can do it like once a week like y'all used to. But like, yeah, it's just I'm just trying to save some money, work on being a teacher, I guess, being an educator, and then I'll get fucked up here and there. But yeah, it's just like, yo, that townie vibe, being a townie scares the shit out of me. Like, I guess that's half the reason. Like, and like I talk a lot of shit about. Maybe just because I'm home and because Providence is a great city, but it's just like I don't want to. Like, this still feels like an intermission for me, but who knows where I'll end up? But yeah, it's just like to be. I don't want to be no damn townie.
I just want to be in the woods somewhere. I want to get away more.
Yeah. What's your destination?
I want to be more secluded.
What's your destination
right now? If I had it my way, it would be Scituate. Fucking
Scituate.
Like 5 acres in Scituate.
Okay. Scituate, Mass, or Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Okay. Because I know there's a Scituate, Mass, too, which is not
Scituate, Rhode Island. Still kind of close. Still a lot of woods.
But not on some like go to Maine and New Hampshire type shit. That's
but the only thing about New Hampshire is like to live out there every day. Like all my connections in Rhode Island.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, all my family's in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
The commute for me to get to my job or Shorty to get their job from New Hampshire is like fucking not even realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave Rhode Island. I could see myself retiring in New Hampshire, having a little vacation spot in New Hampshire for sure. But Rhode Island, I don't think I'm leaving Rhode Island. I need to find the right spot here.
That's how I've always felt about Rhode Island too, where it's just like once I'm on your level where you're already like have a family and you're establishing a family, like I would want to do that in Rhode Island, but I don't have plans. I don't have like, but like in terms of like me just like still like growing my career, my hobbies, and like other stuff like that. Like I can't. I don't think I can do that here. Maybe
I could also see me leaving too, honestly, because it's just like we're not tied down. I mean, we have family out here, but that's it. Like, why are we? I think we settle too much too. Like, especially we pay a lot of taxes in this state.
Yeah,
we pay a lot, especially for like.
I'm not in that world too much yet.
For the amount of space that we get, the taxes that we pay.
Mm-hmm.
People from other states that I talk to, they come to these job sites and you pay this much for that? Like, bro, go down south. You can get some fucking shit. You're not gonna pay no taxes. No taxes already a check, like or less. You know what I mean? It's just like you gotta make more.
Mm-hmm.
Just you moving out there, you're already gonna make 20% more than what you're doing now. You know what I mean? Just on tax breaks alone.
Right.
But again, who's out there? You're gonna have to start over, fucking get, your mechanics out here. My mechanics out, my windshield guys out here. My plumbers out here, my carpenter, my electrician, dudes that I know, that I trust. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through all that again.
That's wild. That's where your head goes when it comes to your connections. I'm not even saying like I don't even think about it like he's like
100%.
Yo, all the people that will maintain all of my assets, they're here.
Yes.
And I trust them.
Yes. And I don't like because those dudes are all contractors and everything like that. All shady.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel you.
Get you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like that's an L like you have to take. Like if you just move somewhere else, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna pay double the price for something now, and like this is part of it. So that's a way to think about it.
What the fuck? How did we get here?
Being townies and not wanting to leave or not wanting to stay. And we talk about the NBA. One thing I wanted to talk about the NBA. So when LeBron lost to the Suns, he gave Devin Booker a signed jersey.
Yeah.
So it was a good gesture on Instagram, but I thought about it another way.
What?
I thought he was just trying to sun him. Like I thought it was low key very petty.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was low key very petty, especially because he signed it, and in every single other situation where that's happened, you exchange jerseys. If I was LeBron, I would
want. They did exchange jerseys.
No, I don't know. He just gave.
He took Devin Booker's jersey.
Did he take Devin Booker?
Sure.
So that takes. Then that takes my point back.
I just think
steps.
like
that being said,
I don't like the whole like Kobe did that for him already. You know what I mean? Kobe signed the sneakers to say "Be legendary." Like you not his idol. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You not the man that he patented. You can't sign a jersey and say "Be legendary." Like
right.
Nah, dog. Kobe already gave him that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you don't need all that. You don't need that. You actually at this point, like you're his rival. Like I mean, he just knocked you out. Like I mean, like.
Yeah.
Just sign a jersey and that's it. I didn't like the whole. He took Kobe's mantra that he gave to Devin Booker.
Yeah,
like that's like
I didn't even think about it like
Devin. That. I would think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the interview where when they first matched up, Devin and Kobe?
No.
And Kobe was like, he went straight to my move.
Mm-hmm.
He said he missed it. He's like, you can't do that on me. But he's like, I appreciate that. Like, you seen the footwork exactly how I did it. Like, you know what I mean? Like. He's special. I mean, he's gonna be special. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Devin Booker,
and he put on his shoes like, yo, be legendary. Look at him now, dog. He's fucking top 3 shooting guards in the league right now.
About to go to the finals. Constantly snubbed as an all-star too.
Constantly, holy shit! The light skin hate is real, dog.
Devin Booker, bro.
He's a problem.
But yeah. Now we got some tennis on the TV over here.
Where I like this.
My boy Federer's playing. My boy Federer's strictly playing for. Oh no, this is soccer. I switched over.
Yeah,
but he's strictly playing for the chip, bro. He played 2 matches in the French Open, and he won both of them, and then just retired. The dude's like 39. He was like, yeah, I know. He's basically like, I know I'm not gonna win this, and I know my best chances to win at Wimbledon. So I'll see y'all at Wimbledon. Like that is what it is. Like I'm.
Why does Serena have to retire from her shit?
She got hurt.
They've
been having some issues. Yo, Federer actually he got saved the first round of this tourney because he lost. He won the first set, lost the next 2, and then he was going on like to win the 4th set. And if he won the 4th set, that's it. He would have beat Chamaco in the 5th set. He's a vet. That's what he does. but the nigga's 39. He can't go 5 sets in the first round and expect to do shit. And the dude slipped, busted his knee, and
Chamaco?
Chamaco. I think his name was Minorino, some French dude. But the nigga broke his knee basically, and it saved Federer like another hour's worth of play, which was big for him because that nigga cannot afford to go 5 sets in the first round and think that he's gonna have a chance with a Djokovic or even a Nadal. Like, nah, fam, you 39 years old. And then Osaka's out. Osaka retired, didn't do in the French Open. All this, and niggas was doing her dirty. We didn't even talk about that.
Right, her mental health issues.
Yeah, she just didn't want to play because of mental health. She didn't want to do press, and so they were gonna fine her. And then then she just ended up withdrawing because she didn't want to take attention away from the tournament. And then she ended up just also not doing like.
I'm all for mental health, but I've been seeing a lot of like, I don't know. More excuses because of mental health.
I think I know where you're going into right now,
and that's kind of like it's getting to this like horoscopy fucking vibe for me now. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm blaming this on my mental health. I'm blaming this because I'm a Scorpio. Like, relax.
So no, so I think it holds more validity when like for someone like Osaka, where like tennis is still like not as much as before, but still like OD racist that sport. She's like this. She's took a stand last year where she came out with very political mask when that whole Floyd thing was going. The way like they question players like her is just like it's always like kind of like downplaying, like, yo, y'all niggas know I'm this nigga, right? Like I'm Osaka. Like niggas can't fuck with me. Like Serena and Venus used to go deal with that shit all the time. Like aren't you scared? Like all this stuff. Like, it's like, what you mean scared? Like what? Like I'm the best. Like it's always very backhanded questions that they get. Now what I think you're like alluding to is Ryan Garcia. You know that whole shit was going with Ryan Garcia? So he took a mental health break. And because of everything, and I think that's fair too. I think with everything that's going, like whatever and with everything that's going on, nobody really questioned him on it. No one called him out on it. And like he withdrew from his last match because of his mental health and he was going through mad shit. That's cool. Devin Haney wins his match against what's his face? Linares. And then this nigga Ryan Garcia is talking about I would have slept you, bro. And it's boxing. This is boxing. This is a different sport. It's not for like that mental health shit as much more, and I like it too that like everywhere across the board, like mental health is being taken into consideration. But this is boxing, where you make a living on talking shit and beating niggas up, right? So you dodging fights, right? People think you're dodging fights. You're dodging Haney. You're dodging Davis. You're taking these fights with these bums. And you're the Instagram pretty boy. That's right. You got Instagram hands, basically. Not saying that he's not good. He's good. He has a lot. I think he's
definitely good.
I think he's good. I think he's got quick hands. He's got a lot of potential. But nigga, you over here doing body shot challenges with Logan Paul, and like these Instagram celebs, like, you know what I'm saying? And you're doing the uppercut, the fucking 500 uppercuts a second, and like and. Like that shit doesn't fly. You can't take a break for mental health and then start chirping at niggas like you didn't like you aren't out here ducking fights. Like you aren't out here like you didn't just take a mental health break and like acting like bro, I don't know.
Do you subscribe to the notion that we all need therapy? I think therapy is like the new hot topic. Like to fix anything, like we should just do therapy.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's just like undervalued. I think there's a lot of value in it for people that don't know how to like connect with their emotions, express their emotions in a healthy way. I wouldn't say that everybody needs it. What I will say is that everybody can always benefit from it. There's no negative behind it. And especially just because it had such a stigma up until like these last 5 years. We're just like, nigga, therapy? Like, what? Are you fucking soft? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think everybody can benefit from therapy. But
I think therapy is becoming just like the quick fix. Like, I don't know.
Well, no, that's the opposite though. That's what it's the opposite of the quick fix. Like it seems like
I'll give you an example.
All right.
I know like my coworker just got caught fucking around or some bullshit. And then like girlfriend, maybe like whatever. They probably got like 6 months together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shorty's like, we need to do couples therapy. I'm like, dog, my shorty couldn't come up to me right now and say we should do couples therapy. Because I'll look at her like, the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got 6 months with shorty, she's already talking about couples therapy? Like,
You know, put the mic closer to you.
You out of your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in my head, you out of your fucking
Yeah,
mind.
I mean, couples, that's territory I know nothing about. But, like, couples, people benefit from it. People, like, there's a lot of people.
Nothing to gain in
it's like a
couples
lot of
therapy with a relationship that's been 6 months.
A lot of people, it's a 6-month relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, that's OD.
That's what I'm saying. I
don't know. I don't know.
think the younger generation is just on some like, yeah, nah, we should just go to therapy. Nah, he did that.
It's just there
He
really
killed
is a lot
homie.
of people
Like,
that just
yo,
don't
he
know
had
how to
He
communicate.
had mental health
There's
issues.
literally people that don't know how to communicate. There's people that don't know how to set
Some
their
people
own.
are just retarded.
some
They don't
people-
have mental issues.
some-
They're
some-
just retarded. You know what I mean? Let's just throw that out there. Some people are just fucking dumb. Like, let's just put it. You know what I mean?
People don't know how to set boundaries. They don't know how to set. And like I think with therapy and talking to like a licensed, a professional, psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever you choose to do, like they teach you things how to do in your daily life to set your own boundaries, and that's just that within of itself. Besides like addressing like trauma from your childhood, why you are the way you are, just like shit like that is already like helps you immensely. There's a lot of people that really don't know how to do that. There's people right now that I know that work close, that don't know how to do that, set those boundaries, and that's part of the reason why they like struggle with shit that they struggle with. It's just like setting boundaries, saying no to people, and not being like not on some dick shit, but it's just like knowing how to make time and space for yourself. I think that's a big benefit of therapy for a lot of people that don't know how to do that. But therapy, to your credit, it's felt very trendy.
Very trendy.
And I don't know
It's the trending topic.
I don't know if it's a bad thing either, because it's just like a positive thing. Like you want to be you're not trying to be a piece of shit. You're trying to be a better person and a happier person. It's funny. I've been listening to Bill Burr. That's literally all Bill Burr's podcast has been about these last like 6-7 months. It's just like his breakthroughs in therapy and how he's not like an angry piece of shit all the time anymore. But it's always you're always working on it. But like, it's I would say, as trendy as it feels, I don't think it's a negative thing. It's also become like the thing, like not only just to do it, but just to talk about it openly is what it is too. Like people like talking about that shit.
Yeah, I think some people just are fucking stupid.
What do you mean by that though?
I don't think therapy is gonna help your stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like, I don't know. I just been seeing like a lot of shit on my social media. It's like, like someone killed this person. Oh, he had mental health. Like, we can't chalk shit up to mental health. Like, I mean,
yeah, well,
all the we can't just do that shit all the time. Like, you just say, oh, no, he had issues.
yeah. Well, that's what they do with the white boys, and then the black boys is just like they're criminals, right? Is that kind of what you're playing to, or
Run that back again. What was that?
like how school shooters and like mass shootings by white kids and stuff like that. They're always painted as he's a troubled child. He had mental health issues.
For sure.
And then like with black kids, like they're just like, nah,
Killers.
you're killers.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
So there's a lot of that going on too. So that whole shit that
They're
happened.
just all stupid.
Yeah.
The whole group. Roll them all into one.
You saw that whole shit that happened in Providence, where like the cops
I
just
did.
like assaulted like a bunch of
did.
kids and shit.
I did.
That was terrible.
Tell you what, other video I seen in Providence that was way better was
Way better.
is this homie that was ghost riding the whip on Broad Street.
nigga, George Washington.
Did you see that one?
What? Which one?
Where he was ghost riding the whip on Broad
Oh,
Street.
Brushy, yeah.
And he got
And
out,
they-
he started humping the windshield. Dude's a legend. That dude's a legend, dog.
Yeah, bro.
He's a legend.
I don't think I saw the end. I remember he drove by a cop and the homie recorder was like, yo, there's a boy right there. There's a boy. Yo, bro, there's a cop. He didn't give a fuck, bro. He was like with his foot on the steering wheel.
10 out of 10 driving skills.
Yes.
Number one.
Wasn't even looking ahead.
Number two, that car just came from Town Fair Tire. He had a new alignment. That shit was fucking straight as fuck. He got out of that wheel. That shit was not going left, right, not straight down. Perfect spot to do it. I didn't see the car go through one pothole, not one manhole covered, nothing. Dude, legend.
He said that car just came out of Town Fair Tire, bro.
Right out of Town Fair, boy.
Oh man,
that alignment game was fucking ridiculous.
God damn.
Do that. Try doing that in the Max. I bet you're gonna be veering left hard,
bro.
Right now.
I always think the Max. I need an air on the tires or some shit. I check the airs. I check the tires. Like every other time I get out the car, like I'm just like, bro, what the fuck, bro? That Max. I'm literally like, I don't know what to do with that car.
Word.
I don't know if I should get shit fixed or if I should just ride it till it breaks apart completely and just buy a car, because it's just like the muffler's fucked. What else? There's something else. You got a guy for that? The muffler's fucked. But that's still like, I mean, how much is a muffler?
To fix a muffler, I bet you any money won't be more than like $120.
Because I had a guy for that too, but he said he couldn't patch. He said I need a new one. And it was one of my dad's connections through my mechanic. Like my dad's got the connection for like shit like that too out here. Yeah. So he was like, and I remember I took it last year. He put a little patch on it, but he's like, you're gonna need a new muffler like this.
How much was he gonna charge you for a new muffler?
He just said to go. He said to go online and try and find one, and they'll do it for free or something. But it was like $500-$600 for a muffler on eBay.
I would go to Cibao and see what the fuck.
That's where we was, Cibao.
You went to Cibao?
Yeah, we went to Cibao.
And that nigga said you need a whole new muffler.
Yeah.
And then you went online. It was $500.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, it's time to fucking get rid of the thing then.
What else? This ain't that but it's just like annoying. Like I had to get I got the AC recharged. Come to find out, there's a fucking leak in it. So now that shit's empty again. I could tell the transmission is like,
it's ready to go.
Ready to go. The brakes are squeaking again sometimes. Like nice. There's like, it's just like little shit with that car. It's like, do I even want to like spend money, keep doing this, or like
car, though.
What?
Said we need a car though.
We do need a car. I mean, it's getting me from point A to point B. I'm not driving it like no one crazy. Like I'm not taking it to New York or like doing shit like that. So it's just like, do I just save up money until this shit is a complete dud, and then I don't know. I'm gonna see what God has planned for me with that Nissan. But it's just like it's a lot.
I got cars, like not issues, but it's just like I pay insurance for 2 vehicles that sit there in my driveway doing nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like why?
Yeah. How many cars you got? So now you have your work pickup truck.
Yeah.
You have the Acura.
Yeah.
And then you got your pickup truck and that Camry.
Yeah.
And that Camry and that other pickup truck just collects dust.
I mean, I use the Camry to pick up my daughter.
And then the other car to chief it. Yeah.
Pretty much. So honestly, like in my head, the pickup truck should go because I already have a. But then it's like, do I really want to ride around with a company truck to go to Home Depot and Lowe's and all this bullshit?
Yeah.
I seen these guys. I seen a work truck, Manafort's truck, at a bar on Atwell's on a Friday night. So obviously, some people don't give a fuck about no company policies or fucking using it personally or whatever the fuck. I don't really want to do all of that, but then at the end of the day, I'm paying fucking like $120 each for these cars and insurance that I'm not using, especially the pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, in a perfect world, I would sell both of them, buy a pickup truck that's like big enough to fit my daughter in the back, plus space to do my shit. But pickup trucks are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a piece of shit. I already have a piece of shit. I'm trying to get out of one.
Yeah, bro.
So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I will sell my pickup truck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not using it. I'm paying insurance for nothing. So fuck it. It could go. For the right person.
It's been a long episode.
Yep.
You got any shout outs?
Let's see. Shout outs. A lot of birthdays since.
A lot of birthdays. First of all, it's our co-host birthday, our own host, very own Michael Mendoza. It was his birthday a month ago. We did not. Nope. Because the last time we recorded was the week leading into that.
So shout out.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to me. Shout out Steven's
Shout out
birthday.
Steven Duran. It was also his 30th birthday, which is why they went to Costa Rica.
Yep.
Shout out to
He
you.
went to Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's why he went to Costa Rica. Who else? Shout out to Danny Boy, graduated.
Oh, yeah.
Graduated from Blessed Sacrament. He's going to high school. Boom.
Yep.
Who else?
Shout out my daughter. My daughter turned 3.
Yes, Katie's birthday. She turned 3 years old a couple weeks ago. Now
her.
she's getting potty trained. She's doing big things out here in the streets.
Princess.
Who else?
Oh,
I know
he
I had
touched that
something
with
else.
his hands.
Shout out to my fucking Red Sox who had the best record in the MLB halfway through the season.
Yeah,
Niggas didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. I said we were gonna be better than what I thought niggas were saying we were gonna be. But look at us now. Our pitching still kind of sucks. We have a lot of kinks in the road to figure this out going into and after the All-Star break. That's okay right now, though. We got an all-star shortstop. We have the best fucking shortstop in the league. I don't care what anybody says. I love Tatis Jr. He's great. Bo Bichette's cool. Tim Anderson's cool. Carlos Correa, they cool. Yain Bogarts, he is the Damian Lillard of the fucking MLB. All right? He is slept on. He is the Devin. Well, he's older than Devin Booker. But you get my point. That nigga slept on. Rafi Devers, another starter for the for the AL squad, bro. We got 2 starters in the infield. All right, we have like 4 All-Stars, 5 All-Stars out of the Red Sox. In general, our pitching still needs work. It's cool, but baby, we are 51 or 52 and 31. We are one of 2 or now 3 because the Brewers won yesterday and got their 50th win. There's only 3 50-win teams in the MLB, and the Red Sox are one of them, baby. We have the best record in MLB. It's been a great year so far. I love watching them play.
Boy's going in.
Oh yeah. My Red Sox, baby. I live vicarious through the Red Sox, baby. If the Red Sox are doing good, I'm doing good. If the Red Sox are doing bad, someone's getting shot.
Shout out to the 4th. 4th is tomorrow.
Nigga, George Washington.
Basically, I need a Juneteenth bun. What'd you do for Juneteenth? Did you celebrate?
I looked around and said, I said,
did you put on your dashiki?
Wow. Well, honest to God, though, I looked around and said, what the fuck is a Juneteenth?
What the fuck is a Juneteenth?
I looked around like, what is that? They're like, racism and slavery. I was like, I don't. Yo, people looked at me, right? And our group of friends like, how the fuck you not know that? My nigga, I don't fucking. Dog, that's just not giving me a day out of work.
I honestly didn't know what Juneteenth was until like last, I think 2 years ago is when I found out.
Don't know. Didn't know.
I didn't know what Juneteenth was until I watched an episode of that show Atlanta where they did, they had a Juneteenth. It was really funny. They had.
I love to have become a holiday, but we can't celebrate it till next year.
No, I think people got it off this year.
Who got it off this year?
Whoever worked this year, I think they became a federal holiday this year.
I know my union didn't give a fuck this shit. Come and tell you that. My union said, "Fuck out of here." Fuck
yeah,
these niggas.
I mean, this country wasn't a free country until what it was until everybody was free. So everybody says that the real Independence Day.
Are we really free?
Are we really free?
That's
a great question.
Another.
But
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Any other shout outs, JJ?
Nope. You know what? I'll shout out my second grade team for giving me such a lovely send off of the year.
Word.
I had a lot of issues. We had a lot of issues in the beginning, a lot of kinks to work out.
It all came around.
And it all came around, and they showed me a lot of love at the end of in those teacher appreciation meetings, and I was not expecting that, and it kind of caught me off guard. It made me feel good and bad at the same time because I felt like on this podcast I have slandered not only the team but just the school I work for a while. And hey, we'll see what God has in store in terms of my future there, and with this in conjunction with doing this, because sheesh, it's really a toss up. Yeah. I think the only thing that saved me is that I work with young kids who aren't curious and on Instagram and all that stuff. So
I work with grown adults, and I wonder if I don't know. But I tell you what, the last one of my last company I was just with called me 2 weeks ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're supposed to sit down and talk. I was supposed to go there last week, but he got caught up with some shit the day I was supposed to go.
He just hit you with like we had to talk, or like
he said he was asking me how's everything going. I said it was pretty good, blah blah blah. He's like, well, you know, Mike, if you got some time, I would love to have you come up and sit down with me, have a little chit chat. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Speaking of chit chats, I gotta have a little chit chat with Juancito too. It's been a while since we caught up with Juancito, so that nigga's been slacking on some stuff. So
yeah, we'll see where we are next time we record.
Yeah. Next time we record, that's when you say until next week. Until next time.
Until next time.
Until next time, you dirtbags, holla.